Hi there, everybody. My name's Sam Weeks. I am a full-time admissions consultant, and today I'm just going to record a brief video talking you through this article that we've published, How Will You Contribute to the MBA program? So the context here is that many business schools ask you in some way, shape or form to write about how you're going to contribute to the quality of the program, right? It's one of the core essay types. The other ones being the career goals essay. You've also got a contribution essay. Often you have something like a DEI or a leadership essay. It's one of the core types of essays. And some of the schools that ask this explicitly for your contribution to the program include Wharton, Duke, Kellogg, Cornell, Tuck, Yale, Rotman, Booth. For all of these applications, you're expected to write about your contribution to the school. I think probably one of the clearest ones is possibly Wharton's essay number 2. So they ask, take into consideration your background, personal, professional, and or academic, how do you plan to make specific, meaningful contributions to the Wharton community? Similarly, we have Duke's essay that the prompt ends with, what 3 ways do you expect to contribute at Fuqua? So loads of schools are asking about your contribution to the school. And that's because business schools understand that the program experience is not just programming. It's not just the academics. It's also about learning from your peers, about joining clubs. There's loads of factors that play into the overall experience. And so the schools want to know what you're going to contribute to the overall experience. So there are 3 main areas that we suggest that you can sort of come at this problem. The first is academically. Okay, you're going to have a set of core classes, but you're also going to have electives and control over specializations or majors or whatever as part of the program. And so one good angle to come at this question is academically. So which classes are you going to take? How are you going to contribute in those classes? You might here want to refer to some of your previous experience in your pre-MBA job. Okay? So for example, if you're taking the strategy class, you would be able, and you're a consultant, you might want to say, I'll contribute to the case discussion in strategy classes by talking about some of the cases I was involved in at McKinsey. Good, so that's part 1. Right, another way that you might want to take this, another angle you might want to bring here, is part 2, so professionally. So most people who are going into an MBA are looking to pivot from one industry or role or vertical to another. And what that means is, almost by definition, your pre-MBA industry is going to be interesting to someone else. So for example, if you're a consultant looking to pivot into product management, there are going to be lots of other people on the program who are looking to pivot into consulting. And obviously you've already been in that industry, so you can help them. So some examples might be, I'll join the consulting club and help lead case prep for people looking to move into McKinsey, where I worked before. So again, that's your contribution to the classroom experience, to the overall MBA experience. Now, the third angle here is culturally. So business schools, they have a bit of a culture about them that is different from other programs. Now, normally it's quite difficult to identify this using just the website, right? School websites all kind of look the same. But if you speak to people who are on the program or recently graduated or representatives of the program, the admissions officers, for example, they will be able to give you an idea for the feel, for the character traits that people that are valued in that particular program. So off the top of my head, a good example is Haas. Berkeley Haas is known for being very progressive and very DEI focused. So if you can talk about how you fit with that culture, that is something that they will value a lot, and that will improve your chances of ultimately getting admitted. So if you'd like to learn more about contributions, there are example essays for these, for contribution essays all over MBAconsultant.com, right? We have example essays for Duke, we have example essays for Wharton, we have example essays for Kellogg, etc. And I would strongly encourage you to take a look at those example essays as a user of mbaconsultant.com and see how you can use your own background to write an exceptional contributions essay. Good luck.